Hello and welcome back to Tales of Lumin. Today we're talking about Hearthstone and the recently announced Blackrock Mountain adventure, and about how exciting it is, and about how much I want it, and everything else relating to that. I've got the posts or articles up here. I'll link them below so you guys can check it out, and I urge you to have a look at the cinematic trailer, because it's, once again, right up there with all the other Blizzard ones. It's amazing, super cool. I always like their cinematics. I mean, it's not much. It's 40 seconds long. I think about 30 seconds of that's actual footage, but it's really cool. I enjoyed it thoroughly. Now, we've been given a lot of information about Blackrock Mountain, what this adventure entails. It's going to work in much the same way as Hermanus did, where the wings will open up once a week. It's going to be proper PvE content, and there are probably going to be lots of different types of challenges in there that will challenge your skill at Hearthstone and your deck building capabilities and all that other good stuff, which excites me because some of the more creative stuff in Hermanus was some of the best stuff that I've ever played in Hearthstone. Some of the less creative stuff as well, like the web spinner challenge, that was just so much fun. I mean, come on, if they make the mage class challenge an unstable portal challenge, people will lose their minds. Because that's just great. That's what people want to play. I'd love that. Okay. It's going to release one wing a week, and you're going to be able to buy them for 700 gold. It's pretty important to note that there's no free wing this time around. And I don't think that'll affect most people, but I do think that they probably won enough people over with Hermanus that people will consider getting this. Because if I'm not mistaken, there's going to be 5 legendaries, you'll get 1 per wing. So if you pay 700 gold, you could think of it as buying X amount of cards plus a legendary. It's like buying a guaranteed legendary in a card pack. Plus, you get to actually play through the PvE content. It's good. The pricing is a-okay with me. A couple of people were a little unhappy about the fact that there's a pre-order exclusive card back. I'm not. I think that's fine. I mean, I was going to buy it anyway. I don't know if you can pre-order an individual wing or if you have to pre-order all of it. But either way, I'm going to because the card back's amazing. There are also 2 other card backs that they showed off. It's the Molten Core one that we get in at the end of this month. And then the Blackrock Mountain Heroic one, which is just really, really cool looking. They all look great. They all look really great. I like it. They showed the new game board off, which is Blackrock Mountain themed. It has the Hammer of Ragnaros in the one corner. There's the Black Forge. Is it called the Black Forge? Then there's a lava spewing dwarf head, and then there are some dragon eggs, I think. Looks good. I like the look of the new board. It's going to be amazing once that enters the rotation. Eventually we're going to have so many to not choose from, but so many in the rotation that it's going to be super interesting and diverse. It's nice that they've got a nice red game board to contrast the slightly more grim green slimy looking one that we got before. I think that's good. The new cards that were shown off we'll jump into in a second. I will first, however, just mention that they did say the first wing is going to be the Blackrock Depths. I do like the sound of that. And it looks like we get in with this a bunch of Dark Iron Dwarves, a lot of dragons, and that's the main focus of the card set that we're getting along with Blackrock Mountain. It's dragons. They're going to be using the dragon archetype a lot, and there are a lot of cards that work better or worse with dragons in play or in your hand. And then they've also introduced a new mechanic that is based on you holding certain things in your hand. In this case, usually dragons. And the new legendary that they showed off, the one, Rend Blackhand, is a good example of that. His battle cry is, if you're holding a dragon, destroy a legendary minion. He's 7 for a 8/4. That's good. It's, I guess, a little inconsistent, but it is good. I like it. Next card, Grim Patron. It's a 5 mana 3/3. Whenever this minion survives damage, summon another Grim Patron. I like that. It suits their style, and I'm assuming that's going to be used and introduced in the Grim Guzzler, because, hey, that's where they're from, and that's sort of how a bar fight works. Then, there's the Hungry Dragon, which is a 4 mana 5/6. 4 mana 5/6. That's a huge amount of stats, but it's got a negative battle cry, which is summon a random 1-cost minion for your opponent. I don't know. I think the 4 mana 5/6 thing is going to make it well worth playing, because there are only so many 1-cost cards that could really be a problem. And in some cases, I guess it's good to summon a card for your opponent, because you want, in certain cases, something on the board. Say, for instance, for your Grim Patron. If you have the Grim Patron out, you summon the Hungry Dragon, then you can run the Patron into the 1-cost minion that you just summoned for your opponent. It's like you basically taking over his turn, putting minions on his side that you can easily kill or use, and make it work in your benefit. So then there's the Blackwing Technician, which is a 3-cost 2/4, which is already pretty decent, but then Battlecry, if you're holding the dragon, gain +1/+1, which makes it a 3/5, which is on par with a Sludge Belcher or, well, a Tazdingo, you know, a lot of different cards, and it's only for 3 mana. It's good, but it does give away the fact that you then have a dragon in your hand. Then they showed off the Rogue card that's come in. I assume there's just going to be 1 per class, same as last time. This is the Dark Iron Skulker. Battlecry, deal 2 damage to all undamaged enemy minions. That's a 4/3. That's very good. It's like a AoE backstab, and it's going to be amazing against like aggro, Shockedon, Zulok, Mech Mage, all that stuff. I like it. I really do like it, and it is something that I definitely put in to my deck. Now, the wings that we're going to get access to. Firstly, it's the first one is Blackrock Depths, which is the Grim Guzzler, the Arena, and the Dark Iron Emperor. Oh, so wait, the first wing is Blackrock Depths. It's not the Grim Guzzler. The first boss or encounter is the Grim Guzzler, and the main dude there is going to be Korin Diabrew. Wing 2 is Molten Core, Wing 3 is Blackrock Spire, Wing 4 is Blackwing Lair, and Wing 5 is the Hidden Lab. I don't know what that is. I guess that could have potentially been in one of the Blackwing... Was it in one of the raids? Was there a Hidden Lab somewhere? I don't know. I just don't know what to expect. And that's great. That's really great. Pricing-wise, it's going to be the same as Naxxramas was, if I'm not mistaken. It's going to be $24.99, which is probably going to be around €20 for all 5 wings. And each of them individually will cost you either $6.99 or 700 gold. You cannot pre-purchase the entire thing with gold, which is unfortunate because I think a lot of people have been saving their gold up for something like this. But now they won't be able to pre-purchase it, so they won't get that card back, which I think most people should want, because it looks really cool. But there you go. Blackrock Mountain. Much excited. I seriously can't wait. The biggest deal here is that it's coming super soon. It's coming in April. You're going to be able to start pre-ordering it on the 20th of March. And hey. Hey. More content in Hearthstone. More cards to shake up the meta. It's something that I, as a daily Hearthstone player, obviously always just look forward to. So much. And dragons. Man, dragons. I don't even know which class I'm going to go into this with. So, let me know what you guys think about all of it. About the cards revealed. About the game board. About the pricing, if you want to talk about that. Anything. The theme of Blackrock Mountain. I can't wait to see, more so now than before, what else they can do. What their future adventure is going to be like. Wow. I can't wait. I'm assuming that the next expansion is going to be another card-based one, like Goblins and Gnomes. But I don't know for sure. Maybe they really enjoying this system, and maybe they'll go with another PvE adventure. I think it's cool. And this is going to shake up the entire game a whole lot. The meta in the arena, in rank play, everywhere. I mean, if you think about how much of an effect Naxxramas had on the meta, this could even more so change things up, just because Blizzard are more experienced at making more interesting and diverse cards. I guess we'll see. But there you go. Let me know what you think. Check back here soon for more. A lot more Hearthstone. I'm going to try do daily Hearthstone from here on out because it's fun. It is. So there you go. Happy that.
Blackrock Mountain, a Hearthstone adventure!